Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing another episode in our legendary Ikkit Claw campaign. So let's go ahead and get in here. Just don't see how they lose this. How much food are we at? We're at max food. We might as well, because we're going to get food off of this. Well, yeah, I mean, we could take this at tier 2. Whatever, we'll just fight it. Let's do it. So special thanks to Adam, Clint, and Westworld for sponsoring this campaign. Actually, they sponsored the Scroll campaign, which I am going to continue. I've just been recording some episodes on this for the last few days. I've been trying out some different builds. I started off doing Vortex campaign, as I mentioned earlier, and then I switched over once I realized Skaven Blight was what they got on Mortal Empire. So, and this has been pretty fun so far. I have been trying out, I think I mentioned it in previous episodes as well, streaming some of these episodes also. Hey, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. I've been trying out streaming these around like 2 or 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time after the League stream. We get some decent viewers. We've been getting, I think last night we had 60. But I haven't even really advertised it yet, so
Storm Demon primed.
We'll see how long I can sort of keep that up.
Where the things?
But anyways, if you're interested in that, come stop by sometime. I might be open to streaming at other times as well. We'll see. Are these cannons or arrow slits? Arrow slits, okay. Cannons are a problem. Okay, so we're just going to knock out this wall here. Yeah, if you're interested in checking that out, we'd love to have you. It's a friendly, awesome, chill community. People just get in there and just chat about, you know, random stuff as well, do stream things. Yeah, I figured, I'm not streaming this one right now, but I figured since a lot of times I'm going to be streaming anyways, I might as well. I think I'm just going to leave them out of here. I don't want to risk losing my flamethrowers. Just probably have them chill in the back. I'm gonna set these really far in the back, and then if they just want to fire on the clan rats, I guess that's fine. Okay.
Fight attack! Die, die, die!
I'm gonna try to knock these out. Are we moving?
The council, yes! Chosen me! Me!
I'm not really getting too far on that. A couple of people are getting shot. Those ramparts are kind of cramping our style there.
Fight! Fight!
Yeah, it's hard because we don't have arcing shots.
Our tail's yours. We obey.
Why are these guys just running all the way up?
Council's command.
It's like charge the walls immediately. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but basically knock these towers down first, and we'll take a look.
Yes, yes.
Okay, they're just running up to the middle here.
Scary, yes, yes. What all this?
We should do 4 catapults. I mean, catapults are obviously really good in sieges, but they're not as good in other situations. Wait till we get everyone grouped up. We need to use this rocket just so we can complete that quest and get more upgrades, I think. Nothing else.
Skaven slaves.
There we go. Now we're getting a couple of shots in there.
Now ready
gonna blow this whole thing up here.
Skaven slaves! Move, move! Move, move! Go, run, go!
Speed this process up a little bit here. We're just gonna siege him down. We need to break the gate and the wall. Okay, there we go.
Now, yes! Great claw catapult! Ikit claw!
Yeah, that dude doesn't have much yet. Okay, we can actually use this on top, which is kind of nice.
Storm demon! Now! Scatter! Ready, ready, kill! Warp lock yourselves! Our tile's yours! Slide! Stab! Dash! Kill! Kill! Attack! Infernal weapons!
We can also bring in the Rattling gun, I think.
Hasten, hurry!
These archers are kind of going to be a problem, though, for that. It's so annoying to try to hit these archers. Because, like, they have this little blockade here or whatever. Makes the targeting a little difficult. I guess we could just throw some Skaven slaves up on these walls. Just lock them up.
Yes! Straight, straight! Now, let it now! For the vermin time!
So what we can do actually is summon one of these here. And as soon as they all crowd around it, then we can nuke them and just see how crazy the nuke we get here.
Attack charge! Back on the ground!
Try this out. It looked like that wasn't even in the middle. Like, it looked like it was there instead of over here.
Spear! No, that's hold one! Attack charge! Find cover! Not scurry yet! Tech devices charged! Clanrat spears! Don't stop until they're all dead! We will kill them all to win! Kill gas! Keep your heads down, men! They're casting spells! Spears! Skaven flights commands!
Once again, I didn't really need to use my thing there, but I just need to use it on something so I can get those techs going, I think.
Warlock Master!
That's how I saw
We
it.
obey! Ikit claw!
Let's just get Ikkit up there.
Scotty,
Let's get our heroes up there.
Warlock Master!
Yeah, I guess we basically got infinite ammo, so there's no harm in sitting here just like emptying the clip on these dudes. I suppose.
What? Faster! Scurry! Climb back spears! Die, that horned one! Spears!
Let's just run there, whatever.
Claw on button! Ikit claw! Big skill mode! Ulrich's take retreat! Spears! Yes. Skaven slaves! I agree.
This is where we need like more summons.
Ikit claw! Warpstone magic! Now move! Faster, Scotty! Rattling gun! Stammering! And skitter!
Taking so much damage. Just get the rattling guns out of there. They're just not going to get in this situation. I guess they're getting fired on. That boy's red.
Advance retreat!
They're like pretty good in open field, but
Warlock of death!
whoa. Fire on something. Fire on that. I can feel the heat off my graphics card. Literally, I can feel the room heating up here. We could bring in maybe this weapons team on it. The other one's almost dead. Sails are out of ammo.
Our tail's yours!
And we just don't quite have the swarm yet, so we don't have the plague priest online, but just flood past it. Let's get Ikkit down here so bring this dude out.
Agreed, yes!
Just flooding in everywhere.
This way, fool! Skaven slaves! What? Now, yes! Attack! Charge! For the famine time!
There's too many units, man. You just cannot, like...
Skizzer retreat! The mongrels of fear!
Can't even get them all in here.
Yes, superior one!
Yeah, they're just there like, we're done, we're out of here. So I don't know what. I guess this guy took a lot of fire from archers or something. I think the catapults are even more powerful on Steel Faith than they are on this one. These things did actually do a pretty good job of cleaning that stuff up, so maybe we'll run some more of them. Maybe I didn't give them a fair shake before. They are about as close as we're going to get to, like, armored cav. I mean, like, the rat ogres are pretty good, but they're, like, terrible in sieges also. I mean, that's the thing in general is, like, pretty much all the Skaven have in sieges are these plague claw catapults. And it feels like they may have dialed it back a little bit. I don't know if they gave more armor to the towers or what, but you have to use quite a bit of your ammo on 3 of these things to knock out towers. I feel like in Steel Faith, it's like 1 volley. Just about like 2 volleys or something. Just kills towers.
Victory!
Nice. You get a ton of food. Did we get a free rocket? I thought we used our rocket, right? I don't know how many kills we got on it in that fight, but... Okay, nice. I don't remember how close we are. If we can sack and then occupy.
Steal things. All things.
We can go use a little bit of food on this, I think. And then if we occupy, we might get a secondary building.
Bigger, stronger. More lab nests here.
The secondary building's not going to be worth
Take for
3,000 gold, though. And I really do need that gold right now. I mean, maybe... I can just occupy it with the other guy. Yeah, let's just sack it.
This place's riches are mine now. Upgrade. Yes.
Whoa, how much warp fuel? We just got 12 off of that?
Ikit Claw has no
I thought it said
equal.
1, but... Oh, we completed the workshop upgrade. That's what it was, because we used the thing in battle. Okay. Cool. Alright, yeah, so he...
Master Engineer.
Let's just go ahead and grab the rest of this, I think. Okay, well, get it.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
Okay, now where do we want to go next? Tilea, probably. And then maybe... Actually, Sartosa's looking kind of vulnerable. We don't have much of an army. It's very vampiric. Which is actually really nice, because that means I won't have any Skaven corruption. I don't think the vampiric affects us public order-wise.
Praise Sigmar.
We'll see. Maybe it does.
Empire.
Yeah, we need to go take out Moraliano before they get that back up to tier 2 or tier 3. That'd be helpful.
Kill things.
So we got Root Marcher, Warp Tokens. I think we just go with Ancient Cunning. And then try to get the cost reduction. Even though this army, like, right now is super cheap, eventually I would like to put more expensive stuff in that army.
Skavenblight's greatest, best inventor.
Could put him on the Doomflayer. I still like him on foot, though, because we don't have a lot of very good anti-large. And we're going to be facing a lot of large if we want to go for the Bretonnians, which looks like a pretty good option. Okay, we got Blastmaster. Do we want to go to Warp Smart yet? I don't think we quite have the upgrades for that just yet.
I win.
Let's do 62 and 60 now from all these upgrades. Okay, let's just go with Launcher.
Skavenblight seen many worse.
Oh, Ballistics Calibration is awesome, though. 20 reload skill. Mobility is also pretty good at this point. Ammo is a thing. Scorch could potentially be pretty good, too. Major, fire, and magic. Let me look at this workshop, or the workshop here real quick and see what we want. Okay,
Skaven
Doom
Blight,
players.
here's my name.
Requires tier 3. Characters on Doom player mounts. Now it looks like you can only do it once. Minus, that would only be 5 for Scorch. Then we could Scorch also. That's for all armies. So maybe we just put 1 point. It just costs 1 point to get Scorch.
You die, see?
And that would just be 5 for a pretty powerful ability. We have 12. Okay, let's get the weapons team stuff.
Rats of war.
What do we need to do for the next workshop? Warlock engineer and a warlock master. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't matter. I like the rattling coolant.
Skaven Blight revels in this victory.
That's really good, but I need that to be tier 3. How good is this? It's alright. I don't care about that. I don't care about doing heals yet.
The wheels of death keep turning.
One less magic for Warp Lightning. I use a lot of Warp Lightning though. 2 less for Overcast. Reload time for 2 wheels. Okay, do I want to lower? I think I like the Scorch one. 3 for Scorch feels like really good. And then we could give him this, the extra melee attack, if we want to do more Doom Flayers. That'll give us this extra armor. All characters on Doom Flayers. Okay, so they get the, that's a character, that's not all Doom Flayers in general. Extra versus infantry and charge bonus. Characters on Doom Flayers. Okay, so I like this one. Do that. And then this.
$1.21 gigawarps.
Yeah, I guess we'll just get it. I mean, why not? We have a lot of food here.
Equip and murder.
Stock for the Gisele's missile resist. Getting these dudes would be pretty cool.
My brain is never outsmarted. See?
We just have to get 2 more things, so we'd have to get both of these. I mean, armor is pretty good in case they take like fire from archers and things like that. That can be handy. I mean, 25 armor is legit. How much? We have 4 warp stuff left. I really just want to get these bonus Doombringers as well. How much they do? 128. How much do we normally do? Let me see. We got the ally shield. I think I actually want to put that on the Plague Monk, just to make sure I don't get, like, shanked. Oh, he can't get it. Never mind. Man thing, scepter stability. So I guess we put it on the Warp Engineer.
No threat of a challenge.
Should hook him up. Enchanted item. So how much? So the normal thing does 182, 40 armor.
Flay and slay.
It's only these do 128. The other ones did 182. These have twice as many units though. Range 80, ammo 18, armor 40, but they are unbreakable. 30, 36. So they're actually pretty decent in combat also. I guess that's their trade-off. They're about the same price though. Is it worth spending my last 2 things to upgrade that?
Slicey, dicey death.
We eventually could get to the Giselles. Now those look pretty sweet if we had one more thing. Oh, we haven't even done the gout boosters yet. Okay, well that's an easy one then.
No equal.
Because that's good. That's 10% extra. And then either armor or missile resist for the Giselles. That's good if we're trading shots with enemy archers with the Giselles. The Giselles have pretty good armor to begin with, right? Yeah, 70 with silver shields. Yeah, so they will be just able to trade no problem. If that's the case. They have hawkish precision? Forgot about that. Yeah. These are pretty legit then. 60 is nice. Stalk. Okay, we can give the Giselles.
A good flay to die.
And they have stalk. Okay, let's do it. Now we unlock these free Warpwalk Engineers. We did drop down a little bit on the food tree with all those upgrades, but okay, so they are regiments of renown now.
Smartest warlock brings victory.
Okay. So yeah, we can bring them in whenever we want. Oh, they do 173 off of 48. That's with all my bonuses though, the firing and all that stuff. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to optimize there.
Needs errands to prove
we'll go
his
Scorch
worth.
on him, I think. Because we upgraded Scorch, right? I'm pretty sure we upgraded Scorch. So let's go ahead and get this, and we'll try it out. What's the range on it typically? 150, so it's a lot closer than Warp Lightning, but... Alright, and then this...
Knows
yes,
who his
Vermintide.
boss is.
Absolutely. OP.
Warp
He
Lightning.
takes... Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so we don't want to use Infinite. We've already done
More
that.
warpstone. Now.
Gonna have to repair the docks, but I think it's worth. And then upgrading. Are there? Get the
Skaven
iron
Blight,
eventually if we
here's
want to.
my name.
And then we'll have this guy
Sorcerer
dash
Avenger.
over here. And try to
This
occupy
way,
Tilea. Okay, cool. Was having some public order issues, but we can deal with that. How long? 13 turns until I actually upgrade, which is not fantastic, but we pay 1,800 for 10 more growth. I mean, maybe that would save a turn. Tier 4 is pretty dang important. Is it really, though? I mean, we get the Globadiers, and we get some Death Runners, who are pretty nice cleanup crew. So, yeah, and we also get the Doom Players, which... That last fight looked pretty good with them. Maybe they're better if I get the upgrades on them. Maybe they are a bit more competitive than I think. So, yeah, there's some pretty... And we get this weapons, this arsenal upgrade, which is huge for volatile plans. So, yeah, it's pretty dumb, but I think we're going to have to upgrade this. For 10 growth, that's 1,800 is so much for extra growth, but... I mean, what are we going to do? We just can't get any growth. We're about to finish Numbers Beyond Counting. Or do we want to just go... I'll tell you what, let's just go for this growth. I don't think we need the extra stuff for Skaven Slaves right now. The 20% will save us a little bit of cash, not a ton. I think getting growth going as fast as I can. Getting extra food there would be real nice. So we're getting some replenishment here. Everyone hates us. Okay, so Windrioth is fighting us now. want to do any rights. The growth would be nice. I'm going to wait till we do a rebellion in this province first, and then I'll turn this on, and then we can get the +2 public order. Spotting Skaven would be fantastic. I need to get an assassin building really soon so that I can get assassins. Okay. Good. So yeah, we need to get an assassin building going. Oh, we did get another piece of equipment. I forgot to assign to somebody too. I think. Double check that. Getting pretty big now. We just got Scorch. That's really cheap. That's going to be very strong. We're finally able to summon some stuff with Vermintide, which is super strong. Wizard's starting to come online. It's getting big. Starting to catch some momentum here. So you have to think, obviously we want Billiby next. Another fairly easy target. We could try Bretonia out if we want to go north. I feel like cleaning up the southern tip, though, is probably better. Grabbing Moraliano, because we know those guys are going to come at us very soon. Grabbing Moraliano and Sartosa. These are a lot of ports also, which is handy. If we go up here, we're getting closer to the elves, which is not great. Really? Making me run across the map for that thing? Okay. I mean, I do need to run down there anyways, I guess. I can scout.
Master Engineer!
Okay, nice. It is going to let us get this.
Attack! Attack!
We don't have quite... We have some gold, but we don't have as much as I would like here. Colonize. Ooh. Yeah, just level 1's fine. We could rotate him back eventually, and
Time to treat leaders!
okay, maybe there won't be a rebellion.
Kill contraptions!
Okay, we could sweep back in and replace these slaves with like clan rats or something more useful. Where's this dread fleet? Okay. They're going over here.
Vampire of the waves.
By the comet!
They've got some stuff over there. Public order or growth? I think just that for now. Okay, so he finished that. How much are we getting for occupations? Just plus 20 probably. Plus 13 for military presence. Okay. So if we pop out of here, we might still get a rebellion, which I would be okay with.
Scamper, scamper! Warp power!
No rebellion yet, but I think we can walk down here.
Machines and then sorcery!
We're gonna get some replenishment. I think we can walk down here and then kill the rebellion with him, and then we'll switch over to the rebellion stance. Revive. Yes, probably worth. We don't get that much extra gold, but that will allow us to build some gold buildings. So seems good.
Stench of others too strong.
6, we're doing that. Okay. We don't want to do this yet until we fight that rebellion, and then we'll do it. That's it. I mean, we could just hit Moraliano next turn, too. Or just whatever. I mean, I think we can siege it, especially if they don't have an army there. I don't know how Dreadfleet feels about us. I would like to send a squad over to visit the elves and try to get some underways in their property. Or some whatever they call it. Under towns.
Storm Demon! Run!
I'm gonna go here to get replenishment, and then I believe we get a lot of extra movement speed, right? We have 40% movement speed when we start here, so that should allow us to hit Moraliano. It's tier 2 now, which is a little tougher, but I still think we can take him.
Engineer of Scrya!
I mean, we could replace this guy with the Regiment of Renown, but I think we'll hold off on that.
Man needs new better stones! Warlock of Skaven Blight!
I want to kill that rebellion just so we get some extra temporary public order benefit.
Warlock Master!
So we'll probably just chill here for a turn or two, kill that rebellion, and then we'll go take a peek and see what's going on over here. Brion. What's their bonus versus... They have 70 armor, 9 bonus versus infantry. Okay, so they're pretty decent. These are trash. Definitely kill those.
Who calls me Hex?
Certainly not.
They still don't have any detection stuff.
Rats are not
All right.
content!
23. We're cranking through here, cranking it up. We probably need to put walls up here on this second one. way going. Could go take out Pharos. Or like put a thing there. Hunter City. Problem is if we pop out on this water though too, we gotta be careful because those things could go hostile with us. There's like neutral armies. Okay.
Sorcerer inventor, yes! I order, scurry, move!
Alright, looks like we can probably just take Moraliano. They don't have an army over there. They're just
The nation calls.
chilling down here. Does this has gates, Guccini? Yeah, so place will still be a pretty tricky no, okay, these things. 11 bonus versus infantry. Alright. 50 armor. Leadership, okay. Those would be pretty good. My clan rats, these things, 8 large. Yeah.
Science,
They got some scary stuff
sorcery,
there.
death.
We don't have like storm vermin with halberds or anything. We could definitely use a couple of those potentially.
More warpstone, now!
But for now, let's just go ahead and... Oh, let's see if someone will pay us to go to war here.
So,
Okay, so they're not friends with anybody. Okay, so they're at war with Broken Nose. It was kind of lukewarm on us.
You could count it, spit it out, but it better be good. What's it at?
Y'all want to pay us something, don't you? 300?
Smoke.
There we go. Gotta get that extra cash whenever you can. Also, if you get invited from somebody else, this is a way you can get around diplomatic treaties to an extent, right? So if this guy had a defensive alliance with someone else, that person would not automatically get pulled into war with us. Right, well, I guess we're going to have to siege it. Yeah, we'd probably just empty the clip on the catapults at max speed, and then just run at them with
Kill
everything.
device. Sorry, there we go.
My mom was just texting me to finalize a time for some Easter stuff we're doing tomorrow.
Play claw catapult. Our tail's yours.
Figure I'd shoot her a quick text there. Alright, yeah, same drill as last time. Just knock out towers, just flood them after that. Keep the flamethrower in the back. Really, these don't do that much, if we're being honest. And these are pretty good, actually, to run in the front door. So the Giselles are useful. Sort of. They don't get that many kills, but they can at least hit the stuff on top.
Ikit claw. Where are the things? Doomflyer. Ikit claw. Plague priest. Magic's ready.
Who has that wand of jet? Is that... Was it the other guy? I thought I had wand of jet on somebody here.
Plague priest.
Okay, I guess it's the other dude who has wand of jet. Alright.
Plague claw catapult. Rocky Jadas. Die, die. Scream Ricato crack. For the Valentine. Scamper forward. Plague priest. Find whoops them. Ready, ready. Onward. Squeak, squeak. Pestilent blessings. Casting death pain. Plague claw catapult. Now, yes.
Let's neutralize that first.
Faster, Scotty. Sneak a crate.
Okay, so I cannot throw it on a wall. I can try it down here. They're all lined up pretty nicely there.
Going
Try that
locked.
out. See how strong they are. Ooh.
Quick, quick, go.
I like how you can throw those things on walls. The drop down spells.
Warlock engineer. Breaking free. Unleash war power. Enemy with
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Scamper scurry. Stab. Sneak, sneak, cut. Monoglitch is massive.
Saving up the vermin side.
Kill time.
Be able to hold them together and start sliding.
Channeled and charged. Clan rat spears. Scotty, race! Move tail! Warlock engineer! What orders? Warlock Jesiles!
Ooh, I totally forgot about those things. Those look pretty unguarded to me.
Light us, horned one! Sonic rats will!
are getting some bonus to melee defense. Oh, they're getting strength in numbers. Okay. They do only have the 25 armor though, so they are not getting armor. Okay, so they do not get any technology upgrades. I thought maybe they did, but it turns out not.
Warlock engineer! What? Agreed. Now tail's yours. Hasten, hurry! Come on! Warlock engineer! Sun cast!
It's okay. I'm not like super impressed with that or anything, but
Spell casting! Quick throw! Warp lightning! Quick! America! No, yes! Ikit!
okay, we did knock out one of their dudes over there.
Now! Storm demon primed! Storm demon! Now! Slide! Stab!
By the comet!
Warp blades charged! Warp lightning! Warp lock Jezebels! Rush move! Glide cast! Pirates! Master of masters! That kill! As you wish! Ikit claw! Feel the wind!
God, that looks sweet. Nice, got him. Sweet, so we got two like nice sieges in there. It's just like unending machine gun fire. It's like maybe one of those shots hits out of every like 100 fired. Alright, so Doomflayers are actually doing pretty good there.
My brain is never outsmarted. See?
Alright. Still not quite enough. Warp energy condenser. Oh, okay. we'll just occupy this.
Take for Skryre! Good. More power.
Clan Vulcan tail slashers. Okay. I haven't even looked at any of these regiments over renown yet. What are these guys all about? Fire damage, a little bit of extra armor. Just better stats. Okay. Cool, I'll take it. Fire immune, basically, right? 70% fire immune. Okay.
No! Damage taken!
Okay, so we get slightly more gold for Moraliano. Oh, nice. It's got a, this is what I was talking about. Does it usually have a... Okay, yeah, it does. It's got the pasture. That's how we can get a lot of extra food, potentially. And that's super important in the base campaign. Let's say it doesn't matter as much in the, in Steel Faith, but it does matter a lot here. Okay, so we just get basically more construction slots and a rice bog. We don't get any special buildings. So I think a lot of like the Empire factions and some of these other ones get special things. Norska, I know, gets something special if they take Moraliano, but whatever. It might be one of the WinCons. Is it a WinCon town? Yeah, it is one of the WinCon towns. So we might actually be able to do this WinCon thing. I'm thinking, because you only have to have 17 of these, not 21, so that you can skip 4 of them.
Chief Warlock,
Is Hell Pit on
Ikkit
there?
Claw.
Yeah, so there are... we obviously want to go in the Empire territory, I think, because... yeah, I think, especially if we can get a Confederation down here, I think we can maybe manage that. Let's see, but yeah, we want that rice bog for sure. Doomfire. Okay, so we can do Overload. +3 loyalty. Okay, whatever. Oh, this does give us a hero capacity for Warlock Engineers. Okay, that's actually huge because we can use them to spread the stuff. But, you know, I also want them in my armies because they're extremely powerful for that too. I really wish you could spread it with like assassins or something, because assassins, like, they're okay in your army, but they're not insane. Okay, so maybe we do just go for Overload here. Plus 50% chance to get warp fuel after battle. That's probably okay. I'm not sure why this would be better, but 20 power reserve is nice. Yeah, I think we'll do this, definitely because I want the extra hero capacity. I thought that was hero recruit rank, but that is capacity for Warlock Engineers, which I totally want that, so. So we'll get some faster Warp Lightnings with him. I guess is cool. Okay. That, and then Vermintides. This takes the time down, right? Yes, that's so good. Goes from 40 seconds down to 20 seconds. It only costs 3 magic per. Super strong. Okay, so we've got that. I think that's gonna, we're just gonna press end turn here and see how this goes. We're gonna get a rebellion here next turn. So we can get a building. 80 gold from iron. I don't think we can trade. I think everyone's gonna hate us except for other Skaven. It's possible Dark Elves like us, or maybe Norska would like us. Dreadfleet's kind of like...
Death and destruction. Choose your words, for you stand before supreme
I could maybe
power.
be military allies with them if I kill everybody. Because I'm not going to be able to occupy their place.
flotilla of
Yeah, I
the
guess if we can
dark.
trade, there are some resources we can maybe get
So-
to. Like, they're not going to trade with us. Broken Nose is kind of warming up, but they can't trade anyways. I think it's really like the Dark Knight, or the Dark Elves would be one of the only factions that might consistently want to trade with us. Maybe Norska, if we start killing all the humans, eventually might trade. But yeah, I think that's low on the priority chain here. Oh, duh. We need this, of course. The capacitor, or whatever that is. Slave wheels. I forgot that that's like mandatory and OP in the base game. We're going to have to come over here and clean up. So we're going to kill this rebellion next turn. Then we're going to have to come over here and kill one more rebellion the turn after that.
Warlock, master of Scryer.
Take it to 89. Kill, run, spawn, attack. I think we can kill it on spawn. If it's too much of a problem, I guess I can send him back to kill it. I'd really rather not do that, but okay. Two, I don't... Is that going to throw the calculus? Make it different? It might. We are going to recruit. I think we can afford to put a few more real units in this army here with the Skaven slaves. These are so cheap. Okay, so if we do the public order thing, that'll reduce it by 2. That'll be 12. That'll be 87. Okay, that'll buy us one more turn. I think we're going to go ahead and do that actually right now. Because we'll still get a rebellion where we want it, and then we'll have one more turn to deal with this up here. And then we can sit in town, give this public order, and then recruit a couple extra units.
Horned rat.
Yeah, it was good to me. Alright, so that's all good. And that'll lower the cost of that recruitment too, so I think that's pretty good usage.
A
Nothing to
good
do there.
flay to die.
Okay. We should be getting some more growth next turn. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to kill this rebellion, come up here, kill another rebellion, and then rotate down with Ikit and try to take out Lucini, which I'm pretty sure we can do that with that army. We're going to kill Lucini, complete this province, hopefully, and then grab Sartosa next episode. That's what we're aiming for, and we'll see if that happens, but... Oh, they're going for the old backdoor special, huh? What a bunch of sleazers. Actually, I might be able to come out on them with this port and fight them in the sea. We'll see. They're probably going to be like 1 pixel away or something. Or maybe they think they can beat me. Excuse me. I do like, I love it. Like, one of the best changes they've done in this game of all time was allowing you to actually manually fight sea battles. I don't care if they're, like, ships and crap like that. I mean, that'll be interesting. It was, frankly, it was kind of a gimmicky, lame thing, I think, in Attila. It was okay, the ship battles. There's something with, like, the intellectual property why they can't do that. Yeah, we can come out here and fight them, I think.
More warpstone.
But I just like that it doesn't come down to auto-resolve, that you can actually fight it. Now, one nice thing about Skaven, though, I will say this, and someone was asking me this on stream, like, do they constantly underestimate you with auto-resolve? Yes, because a lot of your power, like, your units by themselves suck in terms of, like, their budget, like, their stats in general. You have a couple of good ones, but in general, the computer can't really understand how well you're going to micro and manage all of these units. And I think Skaven have some of the most, like, micro-intensive, like, difficult kinds of fights because there's so many different kinds of units, and you have to get the right matchups. And so that's really hard for them to analyze. Like, they understand if High Elves are coming at you with, like, 15 Star Dragons, that's an extremely powerful army, right? But they just don't know just how good these Rattling Guns are going to be, right? They don't know how good these Catapults are going to be because they don't know, like, what you're going to focus, how well you're going to, you know, micro them. They don't know how well you're going to use all your magic and your summons and just all your little Skaven tricks. So that's why they underestimate you a lot with auto-resolve, because auto-resolve, I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's just pretty much like this unit has these stats, it's this tier of unit, so we're going to give it 3 points. This one has higher stats, it's this other tier of units, therefore we're going to give it 5 points. I think it's something really simplistic like that. Also, it doesn't take into account your technologies and your skills. So they're like, the Skaven scale really, really well with techs and skills. So we have things like this that gives us extra 25% ammo and range and missile damage, and then some of these other things, you know, give us huge boosts as well. Like this gives us an extra, you know, 20% ammo and 10% reload time. So it just can't calculate all of that. So that means it's annoying that sometimes you have to manually fight stuff, but the good thing is they are much, much less likely to run from you as the AI and sort of try to play footsie with you because they think they can win these fights. So they will actually take the fight a lot of times, unless you're just like ridiculously, overwhelmingly more powerful. But a lot of times where you can have a pretty good army, and if it was another faction, they would run from you, and you'd have to spend, you know, numerous turns trying to run them down. With Skaven, a lot of times they'll just fight you straight up, and you can beat them. So, anyways, it's difficult to measure skill. Skaven requires some of the most skill to play correctly, especially in the fights.
Where are my schematics?
So, yeah, that's just how it is. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It is definitely spicing up. We got 2 sieges in this. We're going to come down here. Like I said, our goal next episode is to try to get Sartosa, and we'll just sort of figure it out after that. We could come over and start working our way up this shoreline if we wanted to. Getting ports are obviously really awesome. It's gold. It's a lot of extra gold. It's growth. I mean, ports are great. But we'll see how it goes. So stay tuned for next time. Remember, if you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, you know, after we get done with this one, we'll see what we want to move on to next. But if you have an idea for that and you want to help support, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up. It's just $30, and I'll do at least 20 episodes for that. Come by the stream sometime. Like I said, I'm going to try a lot of times to just maybe for like, just while we're testing it out for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, starting around 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I think that's like 8 UTC or whatever British time is in Europe. I know Total War is like super popular in Europe, even more so than in the US. So, and I know we have a lot of European fans that my stream times are often not that friendly for European fans, unfortunately. But come by, check it out, or at least check out the replay. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And otherwise, that's going to be it. Have a good day. I'll see you next time.